Hey there, this is Pete with Chatter, and today I'm going to be showing you how to use tool life management in Chatter. So we start off by going to a machine. Let's start with this Eurotech. We'll go to the machine page, and we can see all the current tools that we've added to this job here. So we have the name of the tool, the status of it, whether it's enabled or needs to be replaced, the amount of cycles that have been run on that tool, and the amount of cycles that that tool is going to last. Next, we also have a prediction for the next replacement. So we can see based on the rate that the machine's running, this tool right here needs to be replaced in 18 minutes. The next one, got about 9 hours left on it, and so down the list. Then we see the job it's assigned to. In the upper right, we have a little interface where we can switch between jobs very easily and disable and enable the tools linked to those jobs. If we click on an individual tool, we can actually go in here and change the name, the machine it's assigned to, the tool number, as well as the current life and the max life. We can also see a log of every time that counter has been reset, so how long the tool's been lasting. This is really handy for kind of adjusting your tool life and keeping track of it on the fly. So let's say we're an operator, we have this in front of the machine, and we replace a tool. All we need to do is open this up, just hit reset counter. It resets that, changes the prediction, and then we're all set to go, and we've actually logged the amount of life that tool had on it when it got replaced. So very, very simple for the operator. Our goal with Chatter is really to stay out of people's way, just make your life easier. So let's talk about how to get started with tool life management. So the first thing that you want to do is create a job. So I'm going to go over to the job listing here. Just one quick note, this is probably by the time this video comes out, this is our legacy interface. There will be a new interface out, but the concept is the same. You're going to add a new job. Let's call this my test job, and I'm going to put it on that Eurotech machine. I'll save it, and then I will just turn it on. Let's go back to that lathe there, and we're going to see that we have a job right here. My test job is enabled, and we can add a new tool. So let's call this my test tool. Well, let's actually call it something real. Let's call it CNMG rougher. I'll call it tool number 2. The part number would just be CNMG 123. Sure. And we'll put it on that test job. We'll say its current life is 0. Let's say that thing's going to last about 250 cycles. And then we'll just hit save there. And then we'll have that new tool sitting right there for the operator to see. Everything updates on the fly. There's no need to sync between the machine and the computer in the office, the tablet on the shop floor. Everything's already synchronized in real time. Let's just say we want to add another job. We see that this run, we're at 131 parts in the run. Let's say, oh shoot, we forgot to add this 5/16 drill in here. That's tool 8. Part number, let's just call it drill 3125. Add it on my test job. Let's say that's going to last 400, and we're 131 parts into this run right now. Let's just save that there. And now we're going to have on our job the rougher and the drill, and then sorted by the next time it needs to be replaced. This is really handy also. Say you're just kind of wanting to look at a dashboard from the office, make sure that you have all the tools ordered for the day. You can just sort of glance at this and see what you're going to need, maybe lay it out for the operator, stuff like that. And if you want to switch over to another job, go to the upper right, and then let's just turn on this job. It'll turn off all the tools that are in that job we had, and turn on all the tools in this job. And let's say we're starting this job back up fresh. We can go through, we can just reset the counter back down for all these tools, and then we're ready to go. One more thing that I should mention is that when you have these tools set up in Chatter, you will actually get text messages when those tools expire, so long as you're in settings, and there's another video on how to set up SMS. But as long as in settings you have this tools checkbox checked here, then you'll get a text message whenever that tool needs to be replaced. So that's the basics of tool life management in Chatter. Thank you so much for watching, and as always, if you have any questions, feel free to reach out to me via email or submit a support ticket on our website.